Man. Hi guys, this is my first time coming live on It's All About Me, so I don't know how this life is going to be. So anyhow you guys see me, please take me, okay? I'm cooking, so I decided to come live so that you guys will join me as I cook. It's late here, it's already midnight, so it's not all that bright. But yeah, you guys can see me back. I'm cooking our local dish, and while I'm cooking we discuss, okay? So you guys can come, can ask me questions, we can chit chat, you know. So you guys can ask me questions, okay? I'm all ears. And also we're going to discuss, you know, according to what I wanted to discuss with you guys. I wanted to make it in form of a video, but I said, since I've not gone live before, let me go live today and see how it feels like, you know. I've gone live before, you know, with my friend, her YouTube channel. I think we made live last week. Her name is Mildred Ken. So, but I've not gone live on my own channel, and I said, okay, let me just try it out and discuss with you guys. So while we discuss, if you have any question, you can ask me. I'm going to answer. And then I also, you know, talk about something, self-desire. Okay, I'm washing meat, okay, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. So guys, we don't have much people here, but it's raining outside, but we can still gist, sha. Today we are just gisting, like we are going to have a conversation, like, you know, like as if we are together while we discuss. So you guys, if you have questions, like I said, you can ask me. So we're going to discuss about self-desire. Like, I know a lot of people struggle with that. A lot of people struggle with desiring themselves. And you know, one thing about self-desire is, for someone to desire you, you have to first desire yourself. You have to first love yourself, right? I mean, if you look in the mirror and you feel like you can't smash yourself as a person, then how can you think that someone will want to smash you? It's not possible. You have to first look in the mirror and be like, oh, I'm 10 over 10. And then with that, because whatever goes on the outside is a reflection of what goes on on the inside. So it's what you feel inside that's going to reflect outside. So if you're someone that you feel like, oh, I don't deserve myself, or when you look at your your even, I'm going to be speaking my local language as well, in case if you don't understand anything I'm saying, please bear with me, okay? I always like, you know, speaking my local language. It's part of me. So sometimes I'm going to chip in some local, you know. So like I said, if you look at your Ivedi and you feel like, this thing is disgusting, I don't like it, how else, like, how would you think that someone else will see it and find it attractive? It doesn't happen that way. So there's something that I usually do, because yeah, everyone has something that, you know, they fought hard to build. Like, for some people it's confidence. Like, there are people who lack confidence. Like, just like you don't know me, you might see me and be like, yeah, she has so much confidence. But when you see me in real life, you be like, this is not the person that I usually see on screen. So people are like that. So for some people, it's building that confidence. For some people, it's self-love, okay? And definitely when you love yourself, you will definitely have confidence. Like self-love comes with confidence, because when you love yourself, you're like, you have so much confidence in yourself, right? So for everybody is different. Everybody knows what the demon they are fighting, right? But then there are things that you can do to work on yourself. And this thing also applies in the bedroom, because when I talk, I also speak about the bedroom matters, because my line is I talk about XCS, right? So that is something that I talk about. And I always like linking whatever I'm talking about, whatever I discuss with XCS, right? I don't want to mention the name before YouTube will not tell me what are you talking about. So when you if you're someone that you find it hard to like maybe when your partner is touching you, doing some touching, you'll be like, probably because you feel like there's something about them that is off, like there's something about them that you don't just find attractive. And self-attraction is something. Some couples were like, when I hear couples who say they just married their partner because of how kind they are, I'm like, okay, physical attraction should be among the things that you look out for. It is very important, because physical attraction is something that will also attract you when you guys want to do what. If you don't find the person that you're doing something attractive, then how would you? Because everything is your mind is very powerful. Even if you are in the mood, something as little as probably your partner farting can even turn you off. Now imagine if you don't have any physical attraction for that person, you just love the person because the person is kind to you, and then you'd be like, oh, I love her, I want to marry her, I want to marry him because he's kind, but then he doesn't have the traits you like about in person, like he's not your spec. And then you get married to the person, and then when it comes to XCS, you're always fighting, like you're always running. I mean, the person should be kind, the person should also have that physical appearance, like that attraction should be there. Okay, talking about physical appearance, it depends on you. Like they say, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, so there should be something attracting you to that person, but there should be physical attraction. I'm still going to get to the part where I was talking about desiring yourself. Okay, we are just discussing. So like I said, you find this person attractive enough, and then you'll be like, okay, when you guys want to get down, once the person touches you and blah blah, you melt, and then you'll be like, but imagine a situation where you don't find yourself attractive, you don't find your partner attractive, because if you don't love yourself, how would you be able to love someone else? You have to first love yourself before you can love someone. Because if you're compassionate with yourself, if you're kind to yourself, you'll be kind to your partner, and you'll be compassionate with your partner. So what you can do to help yourself to build your confidence, it might take time. Don't rush yourself. Like they say, Rome is not built in a day. So you have to be patient with yourself as well. So there are things that you can do, like to help you desire yourself, because the moment you start desiring yourself, you will definitely start desiring your partner. Because if you are someone that when you look at yourself, you'll be like, I want to be loved like this, because you love yourself enough, then you'll be able to freely express yourself to your partner and tell your partner things that you want them to do to you, right? Because you love yourself enough, because you prioritize your pleasure. Okay, so you can always, one thing I did to help myself, because growing up I was not always this confident that you guys see on the screen. I had my own battles to fight as well. There were so many times, like when I was growing up, there were so many things that about me that I was always like, I don't like this about me, about my body. I always saw the video as one, it's so disgusting and all that. So I had to work on that, and it took time. Because when they talk about self-love, it's not just about your appearance, it's about within. You have to love yourself within. And how do you love yourself within? You have to be patient, very patient with yourself. You know all these people that always curse themselves, you be like, when you maybe you failed an exam, you be like, I'm so dumb. You're like, you be cursing yourself, insulting yourself, I be me, all those kind of things. It has an impact in you, because the moment you keep telling yourself you're this, you're that, you start believing that you're that, right? So these are things I had to work on to help me like gain confidence and then love myself, right? So you have to be someone that you have to kind of like work on yourself. So what I did was, most times when I stand in front of the mirror, I do this. I don't wear anything, okay? I do this like naked, and then I kind of like start affirming, like saying positive things, positive affirmations to myself. I do this like frequently, not all the time, but most of the times. In the morning when I wake up, I look in the mirror, I call myself beautiful, I say this, I look at my VJ, I'm like, oh my god, you're so pretty. I interact with my VJ like as if as if it's a human being, like I'm talking to a human being. I interact, I'm like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're this. I get to look at myself, get to, mesmerize and be like, wow, look at how this thing looks and all that. With time, when I started it, I felt like I'm just wasting my time, because it's not having any impact on me. But then gradually, as I continue to do this, I started to regain my confidence. When you meet me in person, you might be like, okay, I might be shy, because naturally I'm shy. But that doesn't mean that I don't believe in myself and I don't have confidence in myself. So that is how I was able to build my confidence, and thereby desiring myself. Because when I look at myself in the mirror, I look at myself, I'm like, oh god, you're so beautiful. And then gradually I graduated from doing that to then doing this. Now I imagine myself standing in front of my partner. I close my eyes, then I start to touch myself in those places I would love my partner to touch me, and then I kind of like think of how it feels like, right? How does it feel like? How do I feel doing this? Okay, then gradually I did this a lot, and then gradually from there it helped me to kind of like freely express myself. Okay, because you also have to be expressive. If you're someone that you always say yes to what your partner says, it's going to really affect you. You have to also have your own, if your partner is doing something to you, like you guys are doing a report. I don't know if you guys know this. This is a fish. It's a dried fish from my country. I bought it when I was coming from my country to this place. So I'm washing this fish, okay? Don't mind me if I'm distracting you guys. I'm trying to cook. I'm trying to, and then also kind of like multitask. As I'm talking, I'm washing, and also once I'm done, I start cooking. Okay, so you guys should just bear with me. So where was I? God, I've forgotten where I was. Chineke. Guys, please remind me, what was I saying before I interrupted myself? Please, if you guys are really listening to me, can you guys tell me where I was? Can't even remember what I was saying. I think I was saying something about I look in the mirror. Okay, so I was saying that so I kind of like look in the mirror, and then I say positive things about myself, and then I do things that I would want my partner to do to me, and then I learn how to freely express myself. Like, you have to be able to express yourself, because if you're someone who, if your partner tells you, let's say your partner is giving you, BJ, now. Sorry, you're giving your partner picture, your partner is giving you head, and then you find out that you don't like what he's doing, and instead of you to speak up and tell him, though you have to say it in a very good way, you be like, you just close your mouth, shut your mouth, because you don't want to probably hurt their feelings. I mean, if you keep doing that, you're actually hurting yourself, right? You're actually hurting yourself, because you have to be expressive, speak up. I mean, if you don't speak up, how are you going to learn? Because it is when you speak up, you learn from it. Your partner learns as well. Your partner will learn that, okay, this is not how you like it. You like it this way. But if you're someone that you don't always speak up, like you're always like mute, oh, do you like this? Am I doing it right? You would even be fake money when even though you know that it's not sweeting you, you're fake money. If you're someone that who moans, you will moan naturally. It will come out. You don't even need to force it. By the time he enters, you won't even know when you will scream. It will just come out naturally. But if you're someone who fake moans, at some point you might even forget, because your mind is somewhere else, and then the next thing you forget. Your partner will keep pounding. Then maybe when you remember is when he kind of like looks at you and be like, are you enjoying? Like, then you start moaning. So these are things that you need to learn how to freely express yourself. You shouldn't be someone who is like, do you like it? Are you enjoying it? How did it feel? It's okay. You just lie about it. There are ways that you can tell your partner something without hurting their feelings, and they'll understand, because they are human, right? And your partner should also prioritize your pleasure, because in as much as, yes, everybody should, fight for their own pleasure. That is why I tell women who always come out and be like, oh, we did it, and then he used me. When you guys were doing it, were you just doing it for his own pleasure? Were you not enjoying it as well? If you're doing anything in this life, make sure that you put yourself first, your pleasure first before your partner. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't prioritize your partner. That is two different things, right? Prioritize your partner, but put your pleasure first. Enjoy yourself. I mean, if you're doing hypocrisy and you're not feeling anything, what's not the need of it? What is the need of it? So you should, as you're doing, you enjoy yourself as well. Prioritize your own pleasure. So back to desiring yourself. So with time, as you look in the mirror, do this consistently. At first you might not really feel like nothing has changed, but the more you do this, and also another thing is, wear things that makes you feel good about yourself, things that brings out your femininity, like things that makes you look confident in yourself. You're someone who struggles with your body, like self-love, like when you look at yourself, you like, you don't like how you're looking and all that. You can work on it. If gym is something that you can use to change that, I know it's not easy, okay, but work on it, and then try as much as you can. You don't need to wait for someone to tell you that you're amazing, you're good, you're beautiful. Always try to tell yourself that, because everything you do on the outside is a reflection of what is going on in the inside. Your mind is very powerful. So, and when two people are having SES, something is going on at that particular time. It's not just both of you remove your clothes and you start doing pam pam pam. Something is going on at that particular time, and try to free yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself when you're always conscious. You want to cover yourself, you want to do this, off the light, do this one. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Like, try as much as you can to, even if you guys you're shy, you can use the duvet to cover yourself, and then also make it like which English should I use now? Always try to praise your partners. Like, always say beautiful things about them, praise them, even if you guys are not having SES. Like, when your woman dresses up, you be like, oh my god, you look so amazing, your curves are beautiful, oh my god, you look so handsome, you're this, you're that. This can also help them, right? This can also help them to build that confidence. So when you do this, like yeah. Yeah, so how did you know that I carried motor? How did you know? How did you? Okay, you saw it from here. This your eyes, this too much. So always find ways to call yourself beautiful. Tell your partner that they are beautiful, they are cute. It's also going to help them to boost their confidence. Like, there are people who gain confidence through, like, probably their partner. Like, their partner constantly telling them, oh my god, you're so amazing, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. It's going to boost your confidence, because there are people who enter your life, even if you're a confident person and you're not strong enough mentally, like, you're not someone who doesn't get influenced easily. And there are people that brings you down, like people that always body shame you. You see yourself going from 100 to 0. So, but if you meet someone who always like saying something sweet about you, you're going to see yourself, even if you had confidence, your confidence is going to skyrocket. It's going to skyrocket. So, but you don't need to wait for your partner to tell you you're beautiful, you're amazing. You have to tell yourself. You have to believe that. And don't just say, oh, I'm beautiful. And then on the inside, you're like, hey, you look like, you have to tell yourself that you're beautiful and then reflect that. Show how, like, when you come out, you look at yourself and be like, see Nyash. Small Nyash, they shake. You know what I mean? So with that, you find that you're desiring yourself. You start to gain that confidence, start to love yourself. And the moment you start to desire yourself, the moment you prioritize your pleasure, you're going to see your partner following the footstep. When you're someone that when you're having sex with your partner, like, you don't care, because you don't need to care about how you look at that particular time. Feel free yourself, like, be yourself, enjoy the pleasure. Even if you look like this when you orgasm, it's okay. Just be yourself. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to enjoy what you're doing. That shouldn't be your problem, because even if you're scared that your partner might be looking at you somehow, how does he or she look? Like, how do they look? Do you think they also look like this? They also look like this, right? So it shouldn't be your problem. Like, oh, how do I look? Oh, this, oh, that, oh, this. Enjoy yourself. Don't do things just because you're doing it for someone. Do it for yourself. If you're having SES with your partner, have it with your full chest. Don't be saying, hey, after doing this, he didn't even appreciate me. He didn't even say, oh, I was good or that. Are you waiting for your partner to tell you that? Are you waiting for your partner to like, are you waiting? Is it that you're waiting for your partner to kind of like tell you that you were good, or that you I don't know how should I put it? Like, it should be like your priority should be like your pleasure. Enjoy yourself. And if you enjoy yourself, imagine a woman that is riding, she's flipping her hair, she's moaning, she's doing this thing. Do you know what that can make your man? Like, your man can just go crazy with just you doing all those kind of, like, you flip your hair, you touch your hair, you hold his neck, you hold his neck, and do you know how it's going to even turn him on? It's going to turn him on the more. But if you're someone that, if you're riding, you just stay like this and be doing, and then waiting for him to tell you, oh, you're good. You don't need to wait for him to tell you you're good. You already know you're good. You already know that you're top of your game. By the time you do all those, your man will be working mad and so learn how to speak up, express yourself freely. Don't be someone that is so uptight. You don't like saying things. You always pretend, oh, yes, it was good. Even though you know he's bad. If he's bad at giving head, you don't want to tell him that his head game is bad, so that he will improve. You will be dying in silence. If you now jam a man that is very, very good, his head game is 100%, you now start it, now lead you to cheating. So the one that you have in the house, why can't you tell him or her to improve? Tell them the truth. Stop lying. Stop being, oh, you're good, even though you know they are bad. They'll be pouring all their saliva inside your bekus. Next thing, infection. Tell them the truth. Don't be hiding and be saying, oh, you're good, baby, when you know they are bad. Who are you lying for? Who are you lying for? Tell them the truth so that they'll improve. If they're not doing it well, tell them, babe. You can say it in a very respectful way so that they wouldn't feel bad. Yes, but tell them the truth. Don't go and be lying. Yes, you're good, baby. Baby, you're good. And at the end of the day, you now come and be gisting your friends. Oh my, that guy, he knows I do anything. Why not just tell him the truth? Tell her the truth. Tell him the truth. Be free. I mean, if you're not free with your partner, then who are you going to be free with? If you both of you cannot sit down and talk and gist, and you tell him, see, babe, I want you to do this thing. I want you to, unless you married someone that is a church, a pastor. Sorry for you. What am I even saying? Even pastors self, they are very, very good, I'm sure. All these pastors you see preaching in the altar, don't mind them. Inside the bedroom, those people are tiger. Let me not say anything, shout. But I know that those people, they are Hey. Make I no talk before maybe one pastor is here watching me and I don't know. Let me respect myself. But then, if you're married to someone that is, or you're dating someone that is very, 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 very good in the inner room, you don't know what God did for you. You don't know. Or someone that lasts longer. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. I'm not even watching the comments. Oh, I'm cooking ogbono. If you're a Nigerian, you know what is ogbono. Draw soup, that one that I used to draw. I've not even been reading comments, so don't mind me, guys. Normally, washing my meat, it doesn't take like more than five minutes. But I've been washing this meat because I've been talking. It's obvious I don't know how to multitask. It's obvious, so I don't know how to multitask. People should bear with me, please. This is my first time going live, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying my best to see that I entertain you guys as I'm talking. So if you're just joining us now, I was talking about self-desire, how to desire yourself. If you're someone who finds it hard to be confident in themselves, like confident means like, you know, how you, don't mind me guys, how you when people see you, like what do they see? Because remember, whatever is going on in the outside, how people see you is how you see yourself, right? How people see you is how you see you. If you walk into a room now and you're wearing something very sexy, something very nice, and then you walk into a room and then you see people, like you see ladies who are dressing like, probably in your head you feel like they're dressing more sexier than you, and then all of a sudden you were like this, and all of a sudden you became like this, you know, kind of like, should I say, shone your light, because you don't want to feel like, oh my god, like this world is big enough for everybody to shine. You don't need to like outshine your star just for everybody to feel good. Bring out yourself. You don't need to be like, when you see people who are like this, you have to also do like this. Even if what you're wearing is not that expensive like their own, carry your shoulder high. That is how, because if you're doing like this, people will always be like, oh, that one, she's so timid, or he's so timid. So you have to be confident, and you also have to apply it in the bedroom. You have to be a tigress. Show that man that you are odogures. You know, when you guys are doing the kwakrepo in the room, show him that you're odogures. Okay, this is what I'm using for my spice. This is beef and this is chicken. So I started cooking my chicken. I've washed it. I want to add my spice. Okay, so guys, if you have any question, or you can ask me, this is like a conversation, so it's not be like I'm the only one talking. If you have any question, please ask me. You know, go ask me. Or if you have any question, ask me. So it's not be as if like I'm the only one talking. And also, I've gotten a lot of comments about ladies who usually say they have bad knee when riding. Now my question is, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you what exactly is wrong with your knee. So first of all, you have to find out what is wrong with your knee. Then you will move to the part where I think that it could help. If you're someone who usually have knee pain, it means that you don't move your knee a lot. Okay, you have to exercise your knee. If you're someone who you usually always complain about knee pain, it probably means you don't make use of your knees often. So you also, like what I do normally, I always climb step. I'm someone who is usually very lazy to exercise. The normal exercise I do is squat. I do squat a lot, you know, and you can see from my showing small. I do squat a lot, and it helps me with my knee. And for someone like me who is, you know, I know my game, okay? I know the dog. I know the dog. I always like doing squat, and then I ride bicycle. Ride bicycle often, or running might be a little bit hectic, but riding a bike, not bike like all those electric bike, I mean bicycle, it helps a lot. If you're someone who struggle with knee pain when you're riding, do a lot of riding. I ride bicycles, and then I do squat, and then I climb steps. When I climb, it helps me a lot. It will help you with your knee pain. Okay, it's not everything that you need to, unless maybe your knee pain is as a result of maybe broken bones or something. But if it's just like normally you just have bad knee, then try riding bicycle. Okay, ride bicycle, ride, then climb steps, do squats. It will help you a lot. Okay, and also if you're a lady who also struggle with dryness, like you're someone who doesn't get dry easily, I made a video, the last video I made about a position that can help you to get wet, like not really to help you to get wet, but it's easier. Like you can start with that position, then you can extend to other position, right? But then if you're someone who struggle with dryness, try taking fruits that has a lot of water, like cucumber, watermelon. Take those kind of fruits. Stay hydrated. You guys think that water is, when they tell you to drink water, you think it's a joke. If you're someone who doesn't drink water, you're going to struggle. Even clear skin, for all these women that will do skincare and all that, if you're doing skincare and you're not drinking enough water, you're not taking enough liquid, it might not be reflecting as you want. So if you want to have a clear skin, take water. And it's also good for your VJ, because your body needs to get used to or adjust to getting wet. So if you're someone who struggles with dryness, try drinking water. Take a lot of fluid. Also take fruits that have high water in them. Like it's raining really heavy. Taking fruits like cucumber, watermelon, then mix them. Like you see dates, you see granules, you see banana, mix them, blend them and mix them and be taking. Don't take them every day, although they are fruits, but you can take them like 3 to 4 times a week. I'm not a doctor, please. I'm not prescribing any. I'm just telling you things that I do that helps me, right? So there are people that naturally, once their man just do them like this, bing, everywhere. But there are people that even if you touch them, raise their legs, do this one, you need time to get them wet. So you as a person, you have to help yourself, because your partner cannot do everything for you. So you have to help yourself. So take enough fluid, and also mix things. Don't go and mix the one that you mix. You say it's me. I will not tell you to go and buy something that I don't know about. I always tell you to mix natural things, like natural things that were given to you, like they just gave it to you in your hand. Go and mix them. Dates, granules, all right, coconut. Mix all those things. Blend them. When you blend them, you drink them. You can mix them with banana. You can mix them with watermelon, with cucumber. Mix them and drink them. It's going to help you to get wet. These are like fruits. You eat them just like the way you eat fruit. You eat them like that, right? Don't go and drink the one I must say, please. Okay, I'm only telling you the ones that I know and I take. I'm not a doctor, like I said, please. Okay, then when you start taking these liquids, gradually you're going to find yourself getting wet, right? Gradually you're going to find yourself getting wet gradually, and then with time, your body will start producing its own liquid. But if you're someone that you're too lazy to do that, then buy lubricants. It's going to help you and make your work easier for you. Okay, then if you want to start doing the quack things, just start with styles that will not make you feel like you're in pains. Start with spooning, like I said in my previous video. You can start with that one. Then with time, when you are wet enough, because that style is like very easy, you don't even need to stress yourself. You just lie your man, and then gradually, if you feel that okay, you don't want to, you're wet enough, then you guys can now start with other stuff like missionary and the rest, right? Don't just be stressing yourself. And when you're learning something, if you're someone who is starting, like probably you're a virgin or whatever, don't be in a rush to know everything. Take your time and study yourself. Take your time and study your body. Take your time and study positions that you enjoy more. With that, gradually you start learning. I see people who always say like, oh, okay, I saw your video and then I'm now this, I'm that, but at some point I get tired. Why won't you get tired? You're a human being. Even professional workers, they get tired too. There are times that even as a professional, like you're very good. When I mean professional, I mean professional like people that are very good, like you know your game, you know how to, once you hammer your man like this or you hammer your woman, finish la. Even then, there are times that when they get to the business, like when they want to do equal with their partner, it won't be that good. Like they'll find out that particular day, like they're not just feeling it. Or there are times that you just be like, you have strength, you want to ride, like you're in the mood to ride. Like when you give it to your man or you give your man give it to your woman, you know that yes, you're a pro. And there are times that you will not even want to ride, like you're in the mood, but you're not in the mood to ride. So it doesn't have any manual. You're not meant to be a pro all the time. It's just knowing that there are times that when you start, you know that yes, you're really, really, really good. And there are times that you just feel like you didn't really do well. Okay? So don't be expecting that you're going to become a pro all of a sudden, like you're going to become a pro. Like boom, I'm a pro. It doesn't happen that way. Like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. So take your time, learn and unlearn. Okay? Learn and unlearn. So don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself. Just be yourself and gradually you're going to become a pro. So there's this thing I normally do. When I want to cook my meat, I first of all, after washing it, I then cook it for like 10 minutes. I think I've been talking for 10 minutes. Sorry, I cook it for 5 minutes, not 10 minutes. I cook it for 5 minutes and then I pour out the water before I then pour the water I'm going to use and cook the main dish. I don't know why I do that, but I just feel like pouring out the first hot water is like, pouring out all the yama that might be inside the meat, because now you don't know what they put inside this meat. Sometimes we just buy it because we don't have a choice. It is what it is. So guys, do you have any question? Do you guys have any question? I'm not even reading my comments to start with. Do you guys have any question? Oh, thank you, Patrick William. Thank you, Choma Ikechku. You are doing great. And this is thank you. Yeah, cardio is very important. We go for long walks. You're doing great. Thank you, guys. If you guys have any question, you can ask me. I'm here now because I get lots of questions on my comments, and sometimes I know there are times that you just wake up in the morning and you see more than 15 comments or more than 20 comments from different videos, and you have to reply the ones that you can reply and then the ones that you can't, because that's just the truth. So that's why I decided to come on live in case you guys have any question to ask me. I'm here to answer free of charge. Okay, I'm here to answer free of charge. But all these influencers, they are trying. This small talk that I just talked now, I feel like I can't breathe very well again. Like I need to do. I'm just holding myself. It's not easy, to be an influencer, but that is everybody's prayer now. That is our prayer. But it's not easy. They are trying. They are really trying. Guys, if you have any question, you can ask me. I'm here. Don't mind me. I'm looking for my spices. I'm looking for my spices. Oh shit. Wahala. Wahala. So guys, I don't know, if you have any question, you can send it now, because this food I'm cooking now, trust me, it's as if I'm not concentrating, and I might go off and probably come live again. At least I'm happy that I didn't even know that people were going to even turn up. I was thinking that maybe I'll be talking to myself, but I said, let me just try. There's no harm in trying. If I have people that will come on live, fine. If I don't, fine and good. Besides, this is just like my first time, so I'm trying it out. But I'm happy that at least people showed up. So I'm grateful, guys, and I don't take my subscribers for granted. I mean, we are getting to 100K. I can't believe it. I'm praying that in few weeks they were going to get to 100K. Like, so I'm really grateful because we are here because you guys made it possible. So I don't take that for granted. I don't at all. I'm about to cut my onion. So if you guys have any question, you guys can tell me or ask me, or if you guys have something that you want me to talk about, you guys can say it now, because I might be going off soon. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but yeah. So our topic today was how to desire yourself, and then I gave a little bit more of like my 2 cents on how I do mine, on how I work on myself. Like, it's different for everyone. Everyone has something they are fighting. Probably you might not be saying it out, but yeah, I struggled with confidence a lot. Maybe probably because of my stature, because I don't look my age. People look at me and they be like, oh, you look like a secondary school girl. Probably. So my stature was also a factor to why I didn't have much confidence in myself, because people always viewed me as a small girl, and it's not bad because I'm proud of my stature. I love my stature, right? I love my stature. It's something I love about myself. I don't look my age. But then I struggle with that a lot, because people always like, this one. When people are talking, they'll be like, I better shift. So I had to work on myself a lot so that people will not just look down on you, and because probably they feel that you play a lot, because people who know me know I joke a lot. I'm not a serious person that when me and you might be talking about something, I'll be joking about another thing. That's just my nature. So people tend to see that as, oh, because you joke a lot, you're nice and all that. So people get to play with you a lot. And I'm someone that I have a mean face, even though my face, I have a mean, like when I'm walking, I don't smile. But I'm playful, yeah. But so I had to work on that, like So people don't work on you just because they feel you look friendly and you're friendly, or because your stature and all that. So I struggled with that a lot. So I had to work on myself to gain confidence. Like, I had to work on that. And because I'm someone who also struggled with shyness, so I know what it took me for me. And also, if you have a good partner that will always tell you something good about yourself, although you don't need to wait for your partner, like I said, but at least he was also a contributing factor that helped me to gain my confidence, okay, and love myself to the core. And when when you guys want to do ikwa, you won't have to be shying away or not being expressive. Like, you won't be able to express yourself. Even when you don't like something that they are doing, you always want to keep mute because you don't want to hurt their feelings or bruise their ego. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to tell them, this is it. Tell them politely. If you're someone who jokes, like you have a partner that if you have a partner that is very, very serious, like he's a very serious person or she's a very serious person, then you have to know how you relate with them. Don't just come and be like, this thing you're doing, you're not doing it well. I beg, what was all this nonsense? No, you have to relate with them in a way that won't make them feel bad. You can say it in a joking way, in a joking manner, right? You can be like, baby, maybe let's just try this way. That other way is making me feel like, you just look for a way to kind of like divert their attention to what you want, right? Okay? Don't just keep mute and be dying in silence and be, hey, you're good when you're not good. This is what leads people to cheating, right? This is what, and another thing I always hear people say, when sometimes in my comment section, I always see people, especially ladies, I don't know why, but they always be like, after doing all these things, after doing the monkey style, your man will still cheat. When you're having that kind of mindset that you had a partner that cheated on you, doesn't mean that everyone cheats, or you're going to, because you attract you see, at every stage in your life, you attract someone at every level. At every level of your life, you meet someone. It means there's some certain needs you're working on that particular time. Let's say you meet a narcissist, like someone who always talks down on you. At that stage in your life, if you keep hanging around with that kind of person, you're going to find yourself like diminishing till you leave this earth. So, but when you leave that person, it means that you're learning. As you've left that particular partner, it means you're supposed to learn something from them. And then when you now, and that is why it affects people a lot. Like, let's say you came out from an abusive relationship and then you meet someone without healing, without working on yourself. Because if you love yourself enough, you can't take shit from someone. If I love myself enough, there's some certain things I can't take from someone. No matter how I love you, I can't allow you to do some certain things to me, right? But if you're someone who is still working on yourself, you'll find it hard to love yourself, or even believe that you're worth it, you're worth more, like you're worth, you deserve better, right? If you're still someone struggling with that, definitely, if you don't need someone that like is too good to be true to you, and you don't work yourself, you're going to lose that person, because you're going to feel like there are some certain traumas that there's some certain things you need to heal on. And when you now meet that person, you feel like you don't deserve it. This person is too good to be true. Do I really deserve this kind of relationship? This person is real, so he doesn't cheat, he won't beat me. And you see yourself always like pouring your insecurities on them, and then you're going to lose that person. And because you feel like you don't deserve that person, the universe is definitely going to reshuffle and give you someone else that will still put you in that same position that you were with your ex that abused you, till you learn, right? So if you keep telling yourself that even after doing this he will cheat or she will cheat, it means that you have not worked on yourself and you have not healed from this particular thing. So you're going to keep meeting that certain person, that certain kind of people, till you have loved yourself enough to move on and know that you deserve better. And when you see better, you will know better, because you will now attract your kind of person in that level that you are in. So when you keep telling yourself, I am after doing all the monkey style and everything, he will still cheat, it means that you believe that you believe that all men cheat, and that means you keep getting getting men or getting women that will still cheat, right? And that shouldn't be your problem. Your problem shouldn't be whether he's going to cheat or not. Your problem should be on yourself. Because definitely I know that it's not everyone that cheats. Not everyone cheats. Right? Not everyone cheats. So stop having that mindset that, oh, after doing all this thing, he will still cheat or she will still cheat. Leave that mindset and just work on yourself and allow God to do the rest for you. Right? I'm not saying this because probably you think that, oh, you have a perfect life or anything. No, but it's just like you just need to work on yourself. That is that confidence we are talking about. Work on yourself, love yourself, and then you will definitely attract your kind. The problem is when you attract that person in your life, are you sure you're going to recognize them? Are you sure you're going to recognize that this is the one for you and you deserve something like this? You deserve better. All right. So see me from talking about one thing, I've deviated and I'm talking about other things. But yeah, that's one thing with me. I love discussions like this. I hope this helps one person out there. I hope this helps. But then baby, you deserve better. Don't allow anybody to tell you otherwise. Okay? You deserve better. And when you see meet a partner that you feel that okay, this person is treating you right, make sure that before you move on to another partner that you've healed from probably your last relationship, because every relationship is there to teach you something. You either learn a lesson, okay, or you're either moving forward or you're moving backwards. So you have to choose your own. Do you want to keep moving backwards or do you want to keep moving forward? So guys, I think I'll be going off now. Oh my god, we're almost 1 hour. Jeez. Guys, I'll be going off now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, let me put this here. I hope you guys enjoyed my life. I'm going to be going off now, guys. I've talked a lot and I didn't even know this was going to take time. Jeez. Maybe probably because I was speaking. That's why I wasted time like this. But it's okay. It's all good. So I'm going to be going off now, and I hope you guys learned something. And thank you for coming here with me. I didn't even know that I was going to have people joining this live. I just said let me just go live and see how it goes. So thank you so much, guys, for joining my live. And I'm going to be doing this another time. Probably I don't know when. But thank you guys. Love you guys. See you guys in probably my next video, because I already have a video coming up. Probably I'll post it tomorrow or next tomorrow, and maybe I'll go live again. I don't know. So guys, love you. See you guys in another of my live video. Okay, bye bye guys. Bye.